This conference will now be recorded.
Now, so in the previous session, we have discussed about the SOQL queries and how can we invoke that SOQL query and how can we apply the limit class and the all rows class we have discussed. Now we'll see order by class. So what do you mean by this order by class and what is the use? How can we use this order by class? Now let's see practically in this case. So order by, that means what? I would like to arrange the records in an order. That means whatever the records I have collected right now through my SOQL query, those records I want to arrange in a specific order, either in ascending or descending. That means A to Z format or Z to A format, or minimum to maximum or maximum to minimum. So whatever the records we have collected from the SOQL query, those records if we want to arrange in a specific order, then we have to use the help of order by class. So by using this order by class, we can arrange the records in a specific order based on one or more columns. So depends upon the application requirement, we can able to arrange the records based on one or more columns, either in ascending order or descending order by using order by class. Now, let's see how can we use this order by class. Now, let me give the note point over here. By using this class, we can arrange the result set records either in ascending or descending order based on one or more columns. Based on one or more columns. Based on the required columns, we can arrange the records either in ascending or descending order. Now, then how can we use this order by class? Now let's see. The syntax is we can able to specify. We can specify the SOQL query. In that SOQL query, we can specify that order by class. Order space by. We can specify the column name. On what column basis you would like to arrange the records in either ascending or descending. And then we can specify the order over here, ASC or DBSC. So now in this case, we can specify the order, in which order you want me to arrange. I want to collect the record in this query, and once the records have been collected, then arrange those records based on this column, either this ascending order or descending order. You can specify which order you want to arrange. If you want to arrange the records in ascending order, just to specify that character ASC. No need to write the complete word ascending, just you can specify ASC. If you want to arrange the records in the descending order, we can specify that word DESC. Okay, now, so in this case, if you did not specify any order, what is the default order? Default order is ascending. This is the default order. If the user did not specify any order, either ascending or descending, by default, Salesforce will considering the default order as ascending order. This is the internal functionality. Now, let me go with the note point here. If the user did not specify any order to arrange the records, then Salesforce will arrange the records in ascending order by default. In ascending order by default. This is the default arranging order in Salesforce. The default arranging order is ascending order by default. No. So now let's see how can we use this order by class in order to arrange the records either in ascending order or descending order in Salesforce. So now let me show you practically. Let's take a small use case. Write an Apex program to fetch all the account records from the object and arrange the records in ascending order based on the name column. Based on the name column, I want to arrange the records in ascending order. So based on the name column, I want to arrange the records in ascending order. That means minimum to maximum, A to Z format. So write an Apex program to fetch all the account records from the object and arrange the records in ascending order based on the name column. Based on the account name, I want to arrange the records in ascending order by default here. How can we do this one? So now let's see practically in this case. So let me write an SQL query and then by using a small method. Let me open that same class which I have prepared in the previous session. Let me write one more method inside that class. So now let me prepare one more method to get the records. I'm preparing a method. Public static void get accounts in sorted order. Get accounts in sorted order. Whatever the account records are available, I want to collect those account records and then I want to sort them in the ascending order based on the name column. Based on that account name, I want to arrange this record. Then how can we do that? Now let's see practically. Select ID of that account record, name of the account record, rating value, industry, annual revenue, and the active status. And I want to arrange the records over here. From account object, I want to arrange the records. For that one, I'm using order by name. I'm not giving any order like as A, C, D, A, C like that because I want to arrange the records in ascending order. If I did not specify anything, the default order is ascending. Now I want to store these records inside a list collection. Because it is returning multiple records, I'm going to preparing a list collection. Okay, now I'm indicating list of account. So whatever the account records are available inside my object, I would like to collect all the account records and I want to arrange them, okay, in an ascending order based on that account name column. Once the records are available, I want to show that. For each and every account record, ACC from LST account. That means I would like to collect each and every account record from the collection. I want to show them. System.debug account record is ACC. I want to show the complete record. Now, so I am going to be collecting the account records from the object and then I want to arrange them by using this order by class based on the name column in ascending format. Those sorted records I'm storing inside my collection and then those records I'm representing on my debug log file by using the system.debug statement with the help of iterating the collection from starting to ending by using for. Let me save this class code. Let me execute this. I'm indicating get accounts in sorted order. So I'm invoking this method. Click on execute. Let's see the results. Select the debug only checkbox. Now it is arranging the records based on this name column in alphabetical order. Now let's see. Here it is indicating Aditya Kumar. Okay, D will be first, A will be first, and then it will be indicating. So now starting with A, we have three records are there. In that one, D will be second character, it will compare. D will be the first, and then E will be the next, and then P will be the last. Like that, it is arranging the records based on this alphabetical characters, okay, based on the ascending form. This is how we can able to collect the records and then we can able to arrange them based on either ascending or descending format based on the specified column. That facility is available SOQL query by using this attribute class. Now, so let me show you some sample examples of this queries part. Only the query part I will show you instead of displaying this one, because displaying this message will be the same common thing. I will show you some more practical examples for this queries up to the query part. Yes, tell me.
So if an annual revenue is same for multiple people and we want to order by annual revenue, then how it will work?
Now, if you want to display the records based on the annual revenue, then whatever the records are available whose annual revenue is same, it will be displaying at the same one by one, one by one, one by one. If you want to arrange in different column also, then we can able to specify multiple columns you can arrange. Suppose if the annual revenue is same for two records, then I want to go to another column to arrange the records in ascending format. Like that, we can able to specify multiple columns also to arrange the records. Okay. Now, let me place this. So let me write only the query part. I don't want the complete program. I want only the query. Displaying the information is same, no change at all. So let me give you some more use cases to prepare that query part. Because in the entry point of view, they will give you one small requirement. They will ask you to write one SOQL query. Let me take some small use cases. Now, write an SOQL query to fetch all the lead records, arrange them descending order based on annual revenue field. Based on the annual revenue field, I want to arrange the records in descending format, nothing but maximum to minimum. Okay, maximum to minimum I want to arrange. Then how can we do this one? I would like to collect that records. List of lead LST leads equals to, I'm fetching this information. Select ID of the lead, first name of the lead, last name of the lead, email, title, phone, fax, annual revenue from lead object. How can we arrange? By using order by. Based on what column? Annual revenue. In which order? Descending order. Yeah, that's it. Simple. We can specify the SQL query. Along with that query, we have to add that order by column. In that order by column, we can able to order by class. We can specify the column name and then specify the order. In which order you want to arrange. If you did not specify the order, it will be arranging in the ascending order, minimum to maximum. Now, the next one. Write an SQL query to fetch the top 5 highest annual revenue accounts from the object. Write an SQL query to fetch the top 5 highest annual revenue accounts from the object. That means whatever the account records are available inside my account object, I would like to collect their annual revenue values. From those one, what will be the highest annual revenue value accounts are available, I want to collect. From that one, I want to fetch the first 5 highest annual revenue accounts. Okay. The topmost, the highest annual revenue account, the first 5 annual revenue account records I would like I would like to collect those account records which are getting that highest annual revenue value. Then how can we do this one?
Limit.
Now, so now let's see practically in this case. So I'm collecting that list of account, LST accounts. I'm fetching this. Select the ID of the account, name, rating, industry, annual revenue, active status from account. Then what we can do now? First of all, I have to arrange the records in the sorting order based on that annual revenue. In which order? Maximum to minimum. Then we can fetch the top 5 by using limit clause. So that I would like to arrange order by annual revenue descending, and then we can specify that limit clause, limit 5. That's it. So whatever the account records are available, I'm collecting those account records. From those account records, I'm going to be arranging the records based on the annual revenue value in the descending format. So that maximum to minimum. From that one, the top 5 I'm collecting by using limit 5. Okay. So the top 5 highest annual revenue records we can able to fetch. Now, the next one. That means not only using one class, we can use multiple classes also. Limit class, order by class, both we are using right now in a single query. So depends upon your application requirement, we can use either one class or multiple class combinations also inside your SQL query. That's what I'm giving these examples. Now, next one. Write an SQL query to represent all the position records in chronological order. Chronological order means what? Suppose whenever you are filling up some education details inside your application form or inside the Naukri portal, how we are entering the data? We are writing the first, we are writing that recently done education, like as graduation, and then intermediate, and if you're having some post-graduation, then we are writing the post-graduation first and then graduation. and then SSC, so the intermediate, and then 10th class. Like that we are writing nothing but maximum to minimum. Chronological order. So my requirement is I want to collect that all the position records and then display in the chronological order. That means it's based on the created date. Based on that creation date, that means recently created positions I want to show first. Like whenever you are going to your Gmail application or in the inbox, recently received emails will be visible to you first. The old emails will be visible in the next pages, like that. When you go to the bank transactions, recently performed transactions will be visible first. The old one will be displayed in the next pages. Like that. Like the similar way, recently posted positions information I want to display first. Then how can we do this one? In this case, we are going to be using this list of position underscore C. LSC positions equals to, I'm collecting that. Select ID of the position, name of the position, location, and the position status. And the created date, okay, created date field from position object. Order by created date descending. That means based on the created date value, I want to collect all the position records and I want to display those positions in the descending format. Nothing but recently created position records first, and the old position records will be visible next, like that. Okay. For that reason, here we are going to be using this order by class by arranging the records based on created date column in descending format. Now, so this is the way we can able to use, okay, order by class inside your SOQL queries. Next one. The next class is offset class. So what exactly the offset class basically? Offset class is used to skip the specified number of records from the result set. So in order to skip the specified number of records from the result set, we are using this offset class. Like for example, let me show you. Assume that I have so many account records in my account object. So I am going to be displaying only first 10 records. Now, these are the first 10 records are visible. 1 to 10 are 50. I want to see next 10 records. What we can do? Click on next button over here. It will be displaying the next 10. That means what first 10 has been skipped. It is collecting the records from 11 to 28. Now, when I click on next button, it will be skipping the first 20. It is collecting the records from 21 to till 30. When I click on next button, it is skipping the first 30 records and it is start collecting the record from 31 to till 40. That means what? We are skipping some specific number of records from the result set. Okay, we are skipping some specific number of records from the result set. In this case, if you want to skip, okay, just ignore this first 10 record, then collect it from the 11th record. Ignore the first 20, collect it from 21. Then how can we collect that? How can we indicate, please ignore these many number of records? For that one, we are using the help of offset class. So offset class is used to specify how many number of records to be get skipped from the result set. So from the result set, how many number of records to be get skipped? Okay, we can indicate here that with the help of offset class. Now, this class is used to skip the specified number of records from the result set. This class is used to skip the specified number of records from the result set. Now, generally, where we can use this kind of implementation, what is this feature? Pagination. Instead of displaying all the records at a time, we are dividing the records to the various small pages, and then we are displaying only one page at a time. So when the user click on that navigation button, say the next button or previous buttons, so now we are going to be navigating the records from one page to another page. So that this is called as pagination. So whenever we are implementing the pagination, we are going to be skipping some specific number of records upon moving to the next pages or previous pages, so that we are using the help of this offset class. So that offset class will be used, okay, offset class will be used, okay, to implement the pagination. Not only the offset class, limit class also. Here also we are indicating that how many number of records to be get visible at a time. To indicate this is called as a limit class. So whenever we are implementing the pagination, we are going to be using the help of both the limit class and offset class. Now in this case, upon implementing the pagination, we have to use the help of both limit class and the offset class. While using both limit class and offset class, there is a principle, there is a rule that offset class should be always followed by limit class. That means limit class we have to use first, and then we have to use offset class. This is the fundamental principle given by Salesforce. So upon use class inside a single query, first of all you have to write limit class, and then we have to write offset class. This is the order we have to follow. Okay, now let me give the notepad. Both limit class and offset class should be used to achieve the pagination. Should be achieved to achieve the pagination. Now, always offset class should be followed by the limit class. Always offset class should be followed by the limit class. Okay, always offset class should be followed by the limit class. That means first of all we have to write limit class, then we have to write offset class. This is the order of writing, order of using classes. Then how can we do that? Now let's see practically. Let me show you that use case. Now, write an Apex program to fetch the hiring manager records, or for example, let's take the contact records from the object and skip the first 5 records from the result set, and skip the first 5 records from the results. That means get the records from 6th record onwards. Okay, get the records from 6th record onwards. Then how can we do this one? Now let's see practically in this case. Let me show you a practical example. How can we use this offset class? Now, let's go with the practical part. Now I'm preparing a method, public static void get accounts by offset. So get contacts. Get contacts by upset. Now, so I would like to collect all the contacts first, and then I will show you how can we skip the specific number of records. Now I'm indicating list of contact, LST contacts. I'm going to be collecting. Select ID of the contact, first name, last name, email, title, phone, fax from contact. I'm going to be using this order by clause. Order by, okay, first name, and then I'm indicating limit clause. Limits of 50. Okay, let me collect the first 50 records. I want to show these records here. I want to show, okay, for each and every contact record from the collection. I want to show that system.debug contact record is 0. So now, here in this case, I'm going to be collecting this contact records information. Like, I would like to collect all the contact records, select ID of that contact record, first name of the contact record, last name, email, title, phone, fax from the contact object, order by first name. Based on that first name column, I'm going to be arranging the records in ascending order, and then I'm collecting the first 50 records here. So how many contacts are available right now? 50 contacts are available. So that, let's go to the contacts. I'm having this contact records will be there. How many contacts are there? Let me verify first. 96, for example, let me give that up to 100. I'm collecting all the 100 contact records over here. Now, so let me display all these records first. So let me execute this piece of code. I'm executing this another. Click on execute. Let's see the result. Select the debug only checkbox. Now it is indicating this information. So now the first name is ID of this contact record, and the last name it is indicating over here. We are collecting the first name and the last name, email, title, phone. So I think here for these records we don't have any, okay, first name. First name is not available for this record, so it is indicating purely the last name over here. For these records, it is indicating first name also. For example, let me arrange the records based on last name. Click on execute. Select the debug only checkbox, it is arranging this. So based on that last name, it is going to be arranging the records. It is having that last name is starting with Hakim, Bar, Bond, Boxer, Boyle, and then bulk test account like that here. These are the records are available. But now my requirement is I want to eliminate the first 5. This one, and then this one, and this one. I want to eliminate these first 5 records from my result set. I don't want this. I want to start displaying the records from bulk test account to 1, bulk test account to these records I want to show. How can we do this one? In this case, we have to specify that class. What is that class? I'm indicating that offset class. That means skip the first 5 records, offset 5. That's it. We can able to pass that offset value, offset 5. That means skip the first 5, display that remaining records. Now, let me execute this piece of code. Click on execute. It is showing the result now. Select the debug only checkbox. So the first 5 records has been skipped over here. It is started displaying the records from bulk test account 1, bulk test account 2, bulk test account 3 like that. So previously, when you go to the previous log file, let me open the previous log file. It is having that Christian Akin, Tim Barr, John Bond, Betta Boxer, Lauren Boyle, like that. The first 5 also there, but these records has been skipped from the result set, and then only the records starting from which are bulk test account 1, bulk test account 2. These records will be getting visible over here. Now, so that here whenever if you want to skip the records from the result set, we are using the help of this offset class. So basically limit class and offset class will be used, okay, while implementing the pagination in Salesforce. Whenever you are implementing the pagination in Salesforce, we are using the help of limit class and offset class. Now, now let's see how can we implement this one. So whenever we are going to be using this offset class is used to skip the specific number of records from this result set, which we can able to achieve the pagination with the help of this functionality. So let me copy this code. Now, the next class. The next class is ForUpdate. ForUpdate class. So what is the use of this ForUpdate class? Now let's see practically in this case. For example, let me explain a small situation. Assume that I have an account object. In this account object, I'm having an account records. Account ID is there, name is there, rating value, and the phone number. So these are the 4 columns are there. So this is my account object. And then I would like to specify the columns. Account ID column, name column, annual revenue. Annual revenue column. These are the columns are available inside my object. I'm having few account records also. The first account record name is ID is 001445566. Name is some Rakesh Tripathi. Rating value some heart. Annual revenue some 45 lakhs. Second record 001 668899. The record name is some Sagar Arora. And the rating value wow. And the annual revenue some 67 lakhs. Third record 001 from 778899. So I'm indicating some Rastogi. Some Rajat Rastogi. And then this particular customer's rating value is some heart. I'm indicating the annual revenue value as some 29 lakhs. These are the three records are there inside my account object. Okay, I have the three records inside my account object. Now, inside my organization, I'm having two users out there. Okay, I'm having two users inside my organization also. User 1 this is a user 1 and then user 2. I have two users inside my organization. User 1 and the user 2. Two users are available inside my organization. User 1 name is some Ram Kumar. User 2 is some Suresh Kumar. User 2 is some Suresh Kumar. Both are having that. Now, in this case, what happening is user 1 Ramesh Kumar is updating the account record. Ram Kumar is updating this account record. Okay, Sagar Arora. He is updating this record. He is updating the record. At the same time, okay, at the same time, the user 2 is trying to be deleting that record. The same record he is trying to delete. He is trying to delete the record. What will happen in this case? Record is same. Users are two. One user is updating the record. Second user is trying to be deleting the same record. What will happen in this case? Now tell me, this kind of situation is called as what? In the operating system level, what this situation call it as? Now, whenever if two users are performing two different operations on the same record at the same time, This kind of situation is called as deadlock situation. It is called as deadlock situation. So in this case, what will happen? System will get hang. Okay, system will get hang. It can't able to respond to you. It was unable to respond to you, so the system will get hang automatically here. Okay, the system will get hang automatically. It is unable to perform any operation on that. Now, then how can we handle this kind of situation? To handle this kind of situation, we are going to be using the help of a feature called as synchronization. We are using the help of a feature called as synchronization. That means what? Don't allow both the people to perform the operations at the same time. First of all, allow one person to perform the operation, and then second person, okay, please wait for some more time. Ask the second person to wait for some more time to perform the operation. So that here I would like to use synchronization. Synchronization means sequential, one by one. That means don't allow both the users to perform the operations on the same record at the same time. So allow the users one by one. Let me complete the first user operation, then user to perform the operation. Then how can we implement the synchronization? Synchronization can be implemented with the help of a feature called as locking mechanism. Synchronization will be getting implemented with the help of a feature called as locking mechanism. That means we can able to apply the locks on the record. Like for example, assume that you know a regular concept. So whenever I'm reserving a travel ticket or a movie ticket through that mobile app or through by using a website also whatever. So once you select the seat, then that seat will be getting locked for the next 8 minutes. Okay, that seat will be locked for the next 8 minutes. That means here one person has selected that seat. He is trying to be reserving that seat. So it will take some time. So other people can't select that seat again. For the next 8 minutes, that seat will be in the locking state. The other people can't select. Why? Because if other person is selecting that seat, then two people will be trying to be reserving the same seat at the same time here. So at that time, if the two tickets has been nothing but two seats have been, the two persons has booked the tickets, okay, with the same seat, then how the people can occupy? That will be a problem. So I don't want to allow this kind of malfunctioning. That's what here, whenever you are reserving any movie ticket or travel ticket by using that applications, then upon selecting the seat will be getting reserved, the seat will be getting the lock for the next 8 minutes. Within that 8 minutes, you have to complete your ticket reservation. If you are unable to complete the reservation, then automatically after 8 minutes, that seat will be getting unlocked, so other people can select that seat and they can book the ticket here. How they're implementing? Because of this locking mechanism only. They're applying the locking mechanism. Once the person has selected the seat, automatically seat will be getting locked so that other people can't select that same seat. This is how they can able to reduce the double entries. Okay, double entries means two people will be booking that same seat. Those problems they can able to arrive, they can able to avoid with the help of this locking mechanism. So both the people can't perform. Like the similar way here also, how to implement. For that one, we need to apply the locking mechanism on your records. Because boss, I'm updating the record, so don't delete that record. Don't fetch the record because I'm updating right now. So just wait for a few seconds. Let me complete my updation. Then you will get the latest information, and then you can do the operation whatever you want. So that in this case, whenever if you want to apply the locks on the record, we are using the help of a update. That means I'm collecting the record to update. For updating the records, I'm collecting the record. So please wait for some time. So please apply the lock on this record. Other people can't use this record because it is having old information over there. Just wait for a few seconds. I'm updating the records into the database so that you will get the latest information over there. So for that reason, in order to apply the locks on the records, we are using that ForUpdate class. There is a common question in every interview, how to apply the locks on the records in SOQL query in Apex. Simply we can use that ForUpdate class in SOQL query. Now, by using this class, we can apply the locks on the records. Now, So once the transaction has been completed, then the lock will get released automatically. Once your operation has been done, once your transaction has been done, the lock will be getting released automatically so that other people can use that record again. Now, the syntax. We have to specify the SOQL query and along with ForUpdate. Now, so in this case, we can able to write that SOQL query like this: list of account, list accounts equals to, I'm indicating. Select ID of the account, name of the account, rating value, industry, annual revenue, phone, tax, active status. From account ForUpdate. That's it. So that once the records have been getting collected, upon collecting the records, on those records, it is applying the lock automatically in the database so that people can't access it. This is how we are going to be using this ForUpdate class in Salesforce. Okay. And the next one is where class. The where class we'll see in the next session. So in the next session, we'll see the where class. Okay, how can we implement this where class and how to apply the conditions in order to filter out the records? We'll see in the next session. Next session will be on Monday again. So tomorrow will be the off. Tomorrow is a Sunday. Sunday we don't have the session. Monday will be the next session. We'll continue with this where class.
Thank you, Firoz.
Okay.